The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Industrial designer Zviad Tsikolia launched a new series of Ronius watches which represent Georgian regions. According to Zviad Tsikolia, new series of Ronius watches covers 13 Georgian regions and their number is limited. Only 30 watches are manufactured for each region. New series of Ronius watches will be sold on Ronius Facebook page as well as on websites and Tsikolia brand boutique. According to the website of Ronius watches, the price of Georgian alphabet watches ranges from 500 to 600 lari. As for the price of new series of Ronius watches, it ranges from 515 lari to 565 lari. A new rapidly growing development company, Metropol, appeared in the Georgian market. Metropol is the first Georgian development company that simultaneously builds residential and investment complexes as well as suburban villas. Metropol carries out construction works in Tbilisi and Batumi. In addition to the central locations of the city, it offers residential villas near Tbilisi, a 15-minute drive from the city center. For the maximum comfort of the residents, the development company Metropol plans to arrange infrastructure, including kindergartens and schools. Metropol also has investment projects in Batumi, Cube and Oval. These projects combine an international 5-star hotel, concierge service, restaurant and bars, conference spaces, library, wine shop, fitness center, swimming pool and spa center. Also, apartment holders will be able to manage their apartments online with the application. Metropol will employ more than 400 persons in the next 3 years. Natia, the founder of Ecofriendly furniture manufacturing room, declares that the company will soon export its products abroad. Our logistics team is actively involved in the research of foreign markets. We have selected several countries and tried to clarify the details. Negotiations are underway and we'll get back to the customers with news very soon, she said. The founder of the company also notes that furniture price is affordable for everyone. Company room has been operating on the Georgian market for more than a year. The company was created with an investment of 300 euros and continued production in the founder's own small workshop. The company gets raw materials from furniture for the local market. Room currently employs 10 people. Vegan premium quality skincare brand BAGA will soon enter the UK and US markets. Ketevan Vardosanidze, co-founder of the brand, spoke to BMDG about the expansion of the export. BAGA is already available in our partner countries, the Netherlands and Turkey. In the near future, it will soon appear in the UK and USA as well. In addition, one of our main goals is to open an enterprise in Georgia, for which we are working very hard, she said. The brand receives raw materials from different countries of Europe and Asia. Along with the increase in the price of raw materials, product price is slightly grown, but the main mission of the brand is to be available to everyone. BAGA was founded last year in a partnership with the Netherlands and Turkey and has been operating on the market for several months. At this stage, the brand produces 24 types of products such as shampoos and face serums, as well as a dermatological line. BAGA employs 10-15 people at this stage. The Georgian fast food company MacShaurma is expanding its restaurant chain and plans to open branches in the regions. The founder of MacShaurma, Ramas Kharebava, spoke about the company's plans on the air of Business Morning. The fast food company has been operating in the local market since 2009 and currently manages 7 restaurants in Tbilisi and Batumi. After expanding the chain, the company's portfolio will include 11 restaurants. Ramas Kharebava notes that 20 million lari will be invested for expansion this year. According to the head of the company, wide-format restaurants will be opened in Zugdidi, Kutaisi, Gori, Rustavi late in 2023. Now the company employs 350 persons, and after expanding the chain, MacShaurma will employ an additional 200 people. The head of the company also notes that after 2019, MacShaurma invested 15 million lari for development and grew very quickly. The long-term expansion plan of MacShaurma includes opening of 21 restaurants across the country. The company of handmade lamps Lampino is planning to open a workshop. Its founder, Katie Nozadze, talked about this with BMWG. Lampino was founded in 2019 in one room of a residential apartment with the love of lamps and art. Today, the company continues to develop as a unique Georgian decorative brand. Products can be purchased at this stage only on social networks, in some souvenir shops and on Etsy. I'm going to open a workshop space where we will be able to communicate directly with the customer, entertain them, talk about the art, she added. Talking about the future plans, the founder wants to increase productivity and expand the team. According to her, Lampino evokes special emotions among foreigners, even if they don't know Georgia. At this stage, we have an Etsy online store through which we will sell in different parts of the world. The demand is slowly increasing, so we will increase the productivity, she said, adding that the brand buys the necessary materials for the product in the local market. Mexican food facility Espanola has been operating on the market for a year. However, Mariam Gogochuri, founder of the brand, told BMWG that it took time to establish on the market. Espanola is the first Basque and Mexican cuisine. The idea of its creation was to establish a new and interesting concept food facility, Gogochuri explained. In addition, the founder declares that the customer is always satisfied, despite the fact that we brought our recipes from Madrid. In the end, we adapted them to Georgian taste and created a perfect product, she added. Espanola was founded last year. The facility is located on the second floor of Bazar Orbeliani and it employs 10 people. Strawberry farm Plantvalley is expecting a big harvest this year. The founder of the company, Manana Anjaparidze, told BMWG that in 2022 the farm started working on growing strawberries in closed ground and they got very good harvest. Therefore, the producers expect a better result this year. Before that, we worked in open ground, which is unprofitable for strawberries because there are too many challenges, including climate problems. Last year, we experimentally tested different varieties of strawberries and we got 30 tons of strawberries per hectare. This year, we take full responsibility that we will get 50 tons, says Manana Anjaparidze. According to the farmer, products are fully sold in the local market, which belong to a high price segment. Plantvalley supplies AgroHub, Goodwill and Carrefour chains. The initial investment of Plantvalley mounted to $500,000 in 2018, which the farm increased several times, including with the help of available agro loans. Company Mkisa, which owns 40 hectares of almond orchards in Bolnisi, will get its first harvest this year. The executive director of the company, Gigi Gachechiladze, told BMWG that this will be about 30% of the total harvest, which is equal to 20 tons of shelled almonds. Gigi Gachechiladze also talks about sales markets and says that they are conducting negotiation on exports. As for the company's long-term plans, director of Mkisa says that the company will start expanding almond orchards. We have a 10-year development plan. Of course, it will be adjusted in the process, but our plan is to have 1,500 hectares of almond orchards. Generally, we want to put Georgia on the world map as an almond producing country. In the near future, we will plant an almond orchard on an addition 60 hectares in Bolnisi, he says.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.